So in this problem, we have that the table is below is a proportional table, and we need to find the missing value. So we have this word proportional, which tells us that the table is special because my ratios, when I write my x-coordinate over my y-coordinate, or my y-coordinate over my x-coordinate, these all the x to y's are equivalent in the table. They're equivalent fractions. Or if you reverse it to the reciprocal, those are also all equivalent. So just picture this as a fraction bar, and you can see the x to y comparison that way, and they're all equal. But we could also flip the table over, and the y to x comparisons would also be equal. And this is the one I'm going to use because I'm in the habit of doing that for proportional tables, because a lot of times when I am using a proportional table, I'm trying to find that k value, the constant of proportionality for it. And you get that by dividing the y value over the x value, or the dependent variable over the independent variable. So I'm looking at this table right here, and I'm looking at the first set here, 0. Well, I know that if it's proportional, it has to go through the origin, and it has to be linear. So the only number that this would work for A is 0. That's your origin point. You'll never have 0 in the bottom for your y value again paired with another x value, and you'll never have your x 0 and your y something else, because if you do, it would not be a linear relationship. You'd have 2 points on the same x or 2 points on the same y. It's not going to work. So the next one, I'm looking at this one, and it's 36 to B and then 15 to C. Looking at these, I can't tell what B and C are because I need to know like a unit ratio for it, or a unit rate for this table. I need to look at this scenario, that k value. So I need to find 2 ordered pairs that I have, which are 24 to 8. This is what's going to give me my information. So I'm going to do k. K is, for the entire table, it's equivalent to 8 over 24. 8 over 24. In other words, to get from 24 to 8, to get to this from here to here, I would need to divide 24 by 3. So another way to look at it is to say that my k value in lowest terms is 1/3. So what that means is your y values are 1/3 of your x values. And that should help you thinking about it. Your y values are 1/3 of your x values. So if I want to find B, I know this number is 1/3 of this number. So I would divide 36 by 3 to take 1/3 of it, and I would get 12. So B is 12. Now to find C, I'm going the opposite direction in the table. This value is smaller than this one. It's 1/3 of it. So I'm going to have to multiply 15 by 3 to get my C value, which is 45. So remember, when we're looking at proportional tables, it's describing the y value. We can describe the y value by doing something to that x value. You got to figure out what we're doing. In this case, we're taking 1/3 of x to get y. All right, if you go backwards, you got to use that inverse operations. Taking 1/3 is dividing it by 3. Going backwards would be inverse multiply by 3, and that's it.